Yeah, well, while we're waiting, we can look a little bit at the board here and just see. Oh, Polo's off. All right. And there's BlipBlo. All right, so there might be a bit of a resync early on. But, yeah. I see a seaside objective down there. 225 regionals. Oh, wow. Actually, there isn't that much. This will be very interesting. I'm curious. I have an idea in mind, but I think other than avoiding that 4 ground pound and seaside. Oh, and 6 moons up there. Other than that, I think yeah. Other than that, they can completely avoid seaside or snow. So yeah, there's going to be an easy metro finish for both of them. Hell, you might even be able to avoid metro. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah, cap generally the same for all of bingo. I don't think there's a point to get the cap kingdom checkpoint at the top. They might, just for in case they want to come back. But I don't see a board objective here that would benefit from revisiting cap. Unless I just can't see, I don't know. But, who knows? And yeah, BlipBlo just going forward, so is Polo. Not too much exciting at the start. I know BlipBlo goes for left side in any percent. I don't know if he will here. He will not. Okay. Opting to just take the right side. It loses about 2 seconds to the left side. However, it is much harder. Or it is much harder to do left side. And you also get some coins doing right side, so that might play into his routing. And yeah, I think both runners did get the checkpoint. Maybe they're just unsure, who knows? But it doesn't lose anything getting it, so. And yeah, both out of cap, decent caps, all things considered, from both runners. So the one kingdom that really doesn't change in bingo, or like the one visit, because if you revisit cap, it's completely different, but the one visit that doesn't change between most bingo matches. And that went pretty well for both. That's always good to see. And we do see both runners, actually. I was going to say just BlipBlo, but both opting to get a few of the purples in Cascade. Maybe going for that all regional coins in one kingdom. There might be a Cascade purple that I missed here as well. Yeah, 25 regionals in Cascade and 20 in Cascade. Okay. So there is a benefit to collecting the regionals in Cascade, it looks like. So both getting the starting 9 that you can get there. Generally, you get most of the purples after Madame Brood, because a lot of sub-areas open up that have purples, and also going behind some of the, like, areas in the kingdom have a lot of purples, and that isn't usually worth doing on your way to Madame Brood. So, we'll see what both of these runners do here when it comes to this, because they could follow the all-purple coins route, which is specifically, it doesn't really care about moons, it just wants to leave and get all the purples. So extra moons aren't a thing. And I do notice BlipBlo opting to get these 4 here before going up to Madame Brood. Yeah, Polo's just ignoring those, might be getting them later. And opting to just head directly to the Madame Brood fight after grabbing that set of 3 on top of the rocks. Yeah, he's already in there. Yeah, BlipBlo is actually going to be running around the kingdom grabbing a lot of purples before Madame Brood. Actually going around the back. Maybe, yeah, maybe just for purples. Yeah, ground pounding down. Yeah, he just wants all the purples. I don't blame him. It's very beneficial to get a bunch of them here. Yeah, Polo, meanwhile, that was a fairly good Madame Brood fight. And finishing off with the peace in this kingdom. Yeah, because there are a few world peace objectives here, which obviously Cascade World Peace is not a possible card or spot or whatever, but like world peace in general, just collect all the multi-moons. You know the drill. And yeah, BlipBlo entering the damn improved fight as Polo is leaving. However, BlipBlo has a lot more purple coins in tow, opting to get, I think, all of the ones he can before defeating Madame Braid. Or at least most of them. Yeah, actually, I think all of them. All of it. Yeah, that rock. There's just a small little rock there, so whenever you're doing the spin pound to change direction to go up to that moon, you can just get completely screwed over, and it is annoying. Yeah, Polo looks like, yeah, we'll be taking the more traditional all-purple coins route, unless there's some small diversion we see. Yeah, BlipBlo finishing up the Madame Braid, that was a really nice fight as well. Both of them had really good fights. Nice. And yeah, I do notice that BlipBlo has opted to not mark off 20 regionals in Cascade. Oh, Polo actually not getting all of them, just getting 25 and heading out of there. Interesting. Maybe the route that he made does not get the all regional coins in one kingdom. Oh, BlipBlo. That, yeah. Depth perception could screw you up there. It's unfortunate. Oh, will BlipBlo just be leaving as well? BlipBlo will just be leaving as well. Alright, both of them opting to not get all regionals in one kingdom. Maybe just couldn't find a route that used it correctly, and if I do look correctly, yeah. Oh, never mind Polo, actually. Leaving the Odyssey, maybe noticing something and wanting to go back for it. Actually going back for a few more purples. Interesting. Oh, might have done that for the checkpoint. I don't know. I don't know. Actually, yeah, now that I look at the board a little more, all regionals in one kingdom is not the best place. You either do the bottom row, which requires Seaside, which, as I've mentioned, you can skip Seaside here, so why bother? And column 4, which just looks a little ugly without 100 moons at the top. Who knows? But yeah, BlipBlo is heading to Sand, as Polo is climbing back up here, maybe just trying to get a few more of the purples. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. Yeah, BlipBlo also getting a few purples here, maybe getting those 50 regional coins in Sand. And that, in fact, or maybe the, oh, is there the outfit or objective? It does not look like, but yeah, so maybe just going for the 50 regionals in Sand. Yeah, Polo actually I think will be collecting every single purple coin in Cascade. Already on 1-8. Wow, that is... It's gonna be a bit scary. Yeah, the shell at the bottom is not required to go to, thankfully. That can be a bit jank. So, yeah. And I think avoiding death will be pretty easy. I was thinking he had to go down to that bottom area where that Koopa can just give you hell. And it can be really annoying. Because the shell can just go wherever, and it can just mess you up. And yeah, BlipBlo is purchasing the outfit. Maybe there isn't. Is there enough? I don't know. Maybe just wants it for a fast moon. Because if you're getting purples already, you're going into the shop already, you might as well also get that. Oh, actually, I was mistaken, not even wearing the outfit. So sadly, we won't see Sombrero Mario. Might be going for the outfit objective, actually, which I remember seeing. And now I want to find it again to make sure I'm not an idiot. Yeah, there it is. Purchase 6 full costume sets. Pronunciation. Yeah, meanwhile, Polo spent a little bit longer in Cascade and will be going to Sand, where we will see what he does with his route. Yeah, also opting to collect the purples, at least the town purples. Yeah, town purples are some of the fastest purples to collect in the game. At least in my opinion, because it's really easy. Yeah, BlipBlo entering the ruins, getting a few of the ruins moons. Most of the common ones at any percent. I believe, yeah, he also got the purples in that little 2D section. One of the more annoying purples to get, because they aren't always, like... You can't just grab them while you're doing other things. You have to go in there, grab the purples, then leave. And it's annoying. Yeah, I'd assume BlipBlo would be going for 50 regionals in Sand. There's not much purpose to collecting them otherwise. Or maybe 225 regional coins. But I don't know. Oh, Polo's controller is low. That would be bad. BlipBlo going for Jaxie skip. Easy trick. Able to get up here. I maybe taking the Jaxie into the sub area for purples. No, he will not. Oh, that's an unfortunate roll cancel. Just couldn't get Cappy back in time. Thankfully, I believe he did get the checkpoint. Oh, he didn't get the checkpoint in Jaxie ruins. That's not good. Yeah, thankfully, his objective was purples. Those are fairly easy to get. Oh, that sucks. Wanted them and just warping out, but accidentally took a death. You hate to see it. Yeah, Polo entering the round tower has 4 purples. I assume he's also going to be going for the 50 regionals in Sand, or at least getting those. I'd assume 50 regionals in Sand along with that. And yeah, climbing up the highest tower, getting the story moon, I'd assume, maybe? Or might be just getting the checkpoint and ground pounding out, who knows? We'll be getting the story moon. And meanwhile, BlipBlo is just sort of running around into the sub-areas with purples. Probably just trying to get as many as he can. Polo trying to get those purples, able to get them, nicely done. Those can be really annoying to get. At least in my opinion. Because Cappy just barely doesn't reach, so you have to long jump and hope your angle isn't skewed. I think that was close from Polo's end. Almost just diving directly into poison. The invisible platforms can be a bit odd sometimes, because you think a platform's bigger, and then it's actually just like this tiny ledge. And yeah, Polo actually going around to collect the shards might be... I don't know, we'll see. Generally, the story moons aren't the fastest. Oh no, that's unfortunate. Yeah, accidentally falling at the bottom, so you gotta go all the way back up and wait for the platform. That loses a lot. That's rough. Yeah, BlipBlo now rolling over to the inverted pyramid. I thought the door was open for a second. Yeah, going for IP clip, huh? Second try, nicely done. Yeah, Polo getting the second story moon in Sand Kingdom, Moon Shards in the Sand, I believe is the name. Polo entering the Moai sub-area that we actually saw BlipBlo enter a bit earlier, so getting more or less the same things with slightly different routes. Or like slightly different order. Oh, that's a rough death. Yeah, gonna go back for the moon at the very end. Yeah, BlipBlo actually done with purples. Or the purples that he needs in Sand Kingdom. And we do see Polo lost in the luggage and will presumably be going into the pyramid. At least I want to say. Or herding sheep. Or neither. Okay. I was greatly mistaken. And yeah, BlipBlo finishing with the Harriet fight, heading into the night sand portion. Generally, it depends on routes, how long you want to stay in this sort of area, because on one hand, a lot of stuff opens up and you get to skip the really long Knucklesack fight. But on the other hand, you have mummies everywhere, and it's really, really annoying. Unless you have a Jaxie, then it's bearable. But even then, it is pretty bad. And choosing to do neither, actually just leaving Sand Kingdom in a state of night repair or whatever. And off to either lake or wooded. You get a choice at the crossroad. The only thing it really affects is painting order. Because, like, you can, like, the paintings that allow you to backtrack to kingdoms without having to use the Odyssey. And that order matters depending on the kingdom you choose. I don't see any warp painting objectives, so I'd assume lake first. Yeah, lake first. Generally, it loses... There's no real difference otherwise, other than menuing down loses, like, half a second or something. Although having a bit of trouble on these blocks. They can be really annoying to deal with. I have no idea how you're meant to do that casually. Because that's sort of like... Tech can be a bit hard. And BlipBlo will also be getting purple coins in Lake. Interesting. Wow, the shadow on the airship is very big. Anyway, that's besides the point. I did not realize though that the shadow is huge. Yeah, BlipBlo so far actually doing the all purple coins route, if I'm not mistaken. Don't know. And completely went against that all purple coins route. I should just stop talking. We see BlipBlo going for the set of purples there. I'm probably just running around trying to get the big chunks of purples in the sort of town area. Meanwhile, Polo finishing up with the Harriet fight. BlipBlo almost bought a life apart, but actually buying a moon. Maybe it just fits into the route better that you're already there, might as well purchase it. Or is there a purchase moon? There is a purchase moon. So, alright, I have acquired new information with my eyes. There's a purchase 4 moons objective there. So that would explain some of the moon purchases. Maybe I should read the board back. Anyway, it's fine. Yeah, and to do that, you will need a lot of coins, so that would explain why BlipBlo is getting a few of the hint arts. Polo also not leaving immediately like BlipBlo did, instead opting to go into the ice cave. It can be a fairly fast moon, but there's also purples, and there's also a quick stack, which both can aid your endeavor. Yeah, getting the Captain Toad moon down there. There is a Captain Toad objective in column 3, so I would assume column 3 is what BlipBlo is looking at. BlipBlo now going to defeat Rango, maybe even leave after this. Generally, the Rango fight is either the last thing you do, or like the first thing you do. It really just depends on how much exploration or how many moons are worth it in World Peace State, because there aren't that many things that unlock in World Peace State. Mostly timers and a seed. Yeah, timers, seed, and a hint art. That's generally it. Apollo now, leaving Sand Kingdom as well, heading off to Lake as BlipBlo. Staying in Lake. Okay, I should... Oh, yeah. We got a little preview based on the board being marked, but yeah, the puzzle room is a fairly fast board objective. And especially if you got the Rango checkpoint. You can just warp, go down here, and solve. That was a nice spin throw cancel. Okay. That was some clean movement. Okay. Apollo, meanwhile, entering the kingdom. We'll see what is obtained. Just getting the 2 any % moons, it looks like, first. Yes. And it looks like... Ooh, interesting. Polo might be doing the puzzle room as well, opting to just skip one of the traditional any % moons. And just do any %, but skip 1 moon, then warp up and do puzzle room. That sort of rhymed. Anyway, Wooded. Checking something, maybe unsure of what was already gone. Maybe regionals? Ooh, that could be fun. Although total regionals, I don't know. Total regionals is a really weird one, because it can be either really long or really short. It depends on how many purple objectives you have. Because if you can chain 225 purples with like 5 other spots, it's pretty good. But in general, it can be pretty slow. And yeah, even collecting a few of the purples in Wooded. There is a 60 regional coins Wooded, smack dab in the middle of that board. So almost any route can take advantage of that. Or of it. Also, I was mistaken. Polo actually opting to get a music notes moon before warping up. Maybe he just wants a few extra moons. I think BlipBlo wanted to do nutclub there, but messed up the backflip. That sucks. Oh, also doing timer 2. There was a lot. My predictions are very wrong, apparently. They were close, though. They were close. I missed 2 moons, otherwise it was fine. Or I'd assume 2 moons. If he leaves the sub-area and starts doing shards, I should... Oops. Doing the interesting way of doing this puzzle as well, I don't... Odd. Generally, there's a set way of doing that puzzle every time. Oh, accidentally getting it reversed. Uh-oh. Able to figure his way out through, in the end. Yeah, BlipBlo is getting a lot of purples in Wooded. I'd assume the 60 purples in Wooded Kingdom. As I mentioned already, it is right in the middle. Almost every route can take advantage of it in some way. Ooh. Yeah, we do see Polo going for a few time roasts. Interesting. Excuse me. Yeah, Polo actually getting a lot of moons in Lake. There is a 20 moons in Lake that I did not see until just now looking at the board. Okay, my ability to read is being questioned. Yeah, I could just be going for that and just grabbing all the moons, and yeah, getting world peace is generally worth it for that, because not many moons unlock, but a lot of quick ones unlock, so it's generally valuable to get world peace. And also the obvious 3 moons you get for free just by completing Rango. And yeah, Polo actually not getting the purples in there, actually avoiding almost all lake purples. By almost, I mean all of them. Interesting. Maybe, yeah, was there a lake purple? Wait, I'm not questioning myself. There's all regional coins in one kingdom, which clearly is not being obtained in Lake for Polo. If the oh wait, Polo already got all regional. Dude, I cannot breathe. Oh my. Okay. And yeah, BlipBlo is definitely getting 60 regionals. Going very out of the way. Yeah, Polo also completing this sub-area here. I definitely think he's going for 20 moons in Lake. This is generally one of the slower sub-areas, and you don't get much from completing it, other than the obvious moons. Yeah, Polo also buying a moon here. He bought a moon every... Could also be going for purchase for moons. I don't think, yeah, I can't gleam at what the routes are for either player so far, because they haven't marked much. I can really only try to remember what they've grabbed and what it applies to. Yeah, getting the purples around the side there. Probably getting a few of the purples in this sort of wooded area post-Spewart. A lot of fast ones. Or just bulking it up top. I don't know if that fall was intentional. I don't think it was. Or maybe it was. Okay. It was. Yeah, falling down here. There are a lot of just sort of scattered purples in the sort of beginning section of the Deep Woods. Yeah, Polo getting Cat and Toad. Might just want 20 moons, or might be going for the Captain Toad objective. Which I think BlipBlo would be going for as well. And I think, no, BlipBlo only got the lake one. Interesting. And yeah, there's BlipBlo 60 regionals in Wooded. Wow, that rock just destroyed under him. That was kind of comedic. Opting to get a few more. 100 regional, maybe? Possibly, I don't know. That or just felt like getting more. Like it was a monkey into the counter, who knows? But, interesting. Meanwhile, Apollo, entering Wooded, spent a lot of extra time in the lake, getting 20 moons. So I don't know how much we'll see in Wooded of him. Yeah, BlipBlo also getting World Peace, or just wants this fast moon? There is World Peace Restored Wooded there, so it is a possibility. Polo also, I'd assume, doing 60 regionals in Wooded. As I mentioned, it's it's in the middle of the board, can work into anything, unless you try to purposely avoid it. I've repeated that statement like 3 to 4 times, don't worry about it. It's fine. Yeah, BlipBlo starting the torture fight. Also known as the 3-minute auto stroller, one of my personal favorites. Or at least it feels like 3 minutes. It's probably only like a minute and a half. Yeah, Polo just trying to get these purples. There's the up throw. Up throw, depending on how you hold your controller, doing an up throw can just be really hard compared with getting a swing throw. Yeah, Polo, just so far, I believe, just getting a few of the standard any percent moons. Or, well, the tree moon isn't necessarily standard, but it is an any percent moon. Polo realizing that purples are fast. Those 3 are pretty quick in terms of just doing standard any percent movement. They're just sort of right there. Turn around, throw Cappy, shake, you're done. Yeah, we see Polo. Yeah, definitely going for those 60 regionals in Wooded. Really going out of his way to get a bunch of them. Yeah, BlipBlo is out of Wooded. Got World Peace. He's out of there. Relief purchased a moon as well, so I think could this... I have an idea for what his route is. Like a fairly rough idea. I think I do anyways. Yeah, I think that could have been a Wooded finish. I don't know. I'm not playing the game, I'm just sort of trying to see what they're doing. And yeah, Polo climbing back up, did his purple detour, getting back on track for the any percent portion. BlipBlo goes from one auto-scroller to another, with some cutscene skips in between, but mostly just from one auto-scroller to the next. Then we get into Lost, where Lost can get really interesting. Like, there are a lot of route variations that can occur in Lost, just because it has so many... Or, it doesn't have so many, but it has some unique types. That was a pretty good cloud fight from BlipBlo. Generally, it's an auto-scroller, but it also is a hard auto-scroller. If you mess up, you can just lose a bunch of time. But if you don't mess up, you get the same time as you do all other runs. It's... it can be a bit annoying sometimes. Yeah, now entering Lost Kingdom, I'm curious if we'll see any deviations, possibly going for a Captain Toad moon, possibly also purchasing a moon. Maybe buying some costumes. I don't know. And getting a few purples. Maybe for that outfit I was talking about, or that costume. Whatever synonym I used before. Yeah, just grabbing a few of the starting purples. That looked a bit sketchy, but still able to get it. Yeah, it's going up here, I'd assume, to get the Shop Moon and/or outfit and/or Captain Toad. And/or this moon that's right there and is really, really free. Yeah, Polo. Climbing up the tower to get to Spewer. Also with 50 regionals in tow, that's quite an impressive amount. Yeah, BlipBlo just entering it and leaving the shop. Maybe just wants a few purples. Yeah, it's getting a few in the 2D section as well as the 2D moon. If you're in there, why not? It's a pretty fast one. It is actually waiting to get back. Might be trying to get that 3D moon that mirrors it. Because I think the Klepto triggers trees really well. Also, Polo, that's unfortunate. Taking a death right as he reaches the top. Maybe he was trying to go around to get a few purples. Yeah, I was trying to go around. Must have missed a dive. So that sucks. Yeah, BlipBlo trying to run around and collect the purples that he can. Avoiding the main area could just be a routing preference. But generally, the main area, I think it even has like 11 surrounding one tree. So if you're going in there and you need purples, that's like the right place to be. Yeah, getting 15, and yeah, looping back around. I don't think... Yeah, no Klepto trigger was hit. How Klepto works is very strange. Or, it's not very strange, it's just weird. Retro synonym, that's fine. Generally, if you drop too low, and then like, if you drop too low, no matter what, that trigger's hit. The next time you touch the ground, it Klepto steals Cappy. So you can't just like sort of like dip down, but you didn't touch anything, so then you can go back up. No, if you touch the ground after that trigger's hit, and it isn't a death, Klepto steals Cappy. Yeah, as I mentioned, going for a bunch of the purples in here. Maybe going for all regionals to one kingdom. Because I don't think there's much purpose going for a bunch. Oh, well, maybe the 225 objective I was predicting a bit early on. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, did get the Captain Toad moon in there. One more Captain Toad, so I'd assume... Yeah, you have to go to Metro anyway, but I don't know if he's gonna do Night Metro and get the thing there, or revisit one of the kingdoms where he missed, because I don't think he got the Captain Toad one. Yeah, purchasing the outfit, as well as the moon. Oh, and outfits. So I purchased 6 full costume sets. Actually only getting 1 interesting choice. Maybe already has enough from purples. That or because of the Metro visit. We'll see. It is staying in Lost a bit longer, despite having 10 moons. Yeah, going for the hint art. Yeah, that could just be it, wanting to get those extra 200 coins. And the extra 400 by hitting that one. It's right there. There you go. Yeah, just once all the coins, he'll have 429. Oh, I see. Only bought 1, because he didn't have the money. Maybe I should pay attention to the coin counter. Yeah, I do see a route forming for BlipBlo. Captain Toadmoon's multi-moons? I don't know what his multi-moon stuff is at. Yeah, 225 regionals. Interesting choice. I'm curious how many regionals he has now. Follow. In Cloud, maybe messed up a cycle. That was a weird way of doing it. Yeah, I'd assume mess up a cycle. Oh, too close to the hat, yeah. Sometimes if you're just too close there, the hat will just kind of screw you up. Yeah, finishing up with the Cloud fight. Other than the start, that wasn't too bad. Like, definitely an alright Cloud. As long, like, once you mess up, the main goal is to not mess up anymore, because it can spiral. And yeah, BlipBlo also ignoring moon, so it'll definitely be a Metro finish. I'd assume get a multi-moon, get purples. I assume he's keeping count of how many purples he needs in Metro. It's probably a lot. Yeah, he was grabbing purple sort of everywhere, but he wasn't grabbing that many. So I don't know what his counter's at. I am looking. I'm curious what Paulo's route is. Because the rows that I'm visualizing in my head show seaside finishes. And yeah, looking at the bingo tracker, BlipBlo has 225 regionals. I am personally not going to count, but I would assume. his counters were correct. Only needing 16 metric. That was good routing on his end. Polo. Yeah. Polo, it looks like just doing any percent, or at least from what I could glean. Just wants to get to Metro as fast as possible. And yeah, for BlipBlo, I'd assume this is his final multi-moon. Because there aren't... Yeah, based on the marking, I'd assume it would be the final multi-moon. Because the next one in Metro is past everything, like all the story objectives and stuff. Yeah, BlipBlo, only one objective left. That would be 3 Captain Toads, so BlipBlo's just gunning it to Captain Toad. Presumably just gonna warp up to the tower checkpoint and go get Toad behind the tower and finish up with that. And yeah, definitely, I believe it will be a sub 50. Yeah, because all he has to do is warp up to the top and be done. Yeah, BlipBlo will be... Yeah, just heading down. Yeah, definitely. I believe it'll be a 47 as well. Not bad. Yeah, even for, I believe, missing the Captain Toad and Cascade, that's still really good backup and able to sub 50. Nicely done. And so yeah, BlipBlo has finished and is the winner. Yeah, so Polo's route. I'm still curious what his route is. I believe, yeah, BlipBlo is here for interviews, as Polo is just finishing up.
Hello.
Hello. So, I glimpsed a bit on what your route was. Did you intend to have a Metro finish, or did you...
No. Actually, night Metro, yeah, but not day Metro.
Ah, fair. Okay. Yeah, because I noticed that you skipped the Captain Toad and Cascade. So that kind of screwed you up a little.
Yeah.
But other than that, I didn't... Like, the route was pretty good, I feel. Just a few mistakes with more, like, individualized moon routing and stuff. I am surprised that you went for 225 regionals.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. I thought it would be much worse. But who knows, maybe that's just how I do regionals. And yeah, we're just going to be waiting for Polo to finish up here. I don't know how much is left. I have an idea on what his route is. Could be, I don't know actually. Maybe Seaside. Yeah, could be going for a Seaside finish. Interesting. goes into the Mecha Wiggler fight. Hopefully not a bad pattern and can 2-cycle this. Yeah, I don't know how many multi-moves he has. But I would assume this would be the 6th, because the next multi-moon is very far away. Oh, that's bad cropping. Still able to get it. Because if those pieces overlap, you can just get completely screwed over. Because, like, just the hitboxes and stuff don't register correctly, and it's one of the more infuriating parts, because some of the patterns do have overlap. Yeah, I think... I'd assume it has to be a seaside finish. Because... I don't know. I do not know. Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, I have an idea what it is. Oh, a bit slow there, so the Metro Dram is going to fail. You have to be a bit quick or else Cappy just returns back to you. Yeah, getting a few of the Metro Purples. There is 20 regionals of Metro, but I don't see how that is helpful. Yeah, other than that, just doing any percent, yeah, presumably going to Seaside to get either 6 moons or 4 ground pound moons or some combination of both. Yeah, doing the band basic any percent stuff. And yeah. Actually, I am curious, BlipBlo, what does the rest of your group look like?
It's just Neo.
It's just Neo left. Are you yeah, you haven't lost a match, I believe.
This was my first match. So no, I haven't.
Good point. You have not lost a match yet. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, this is your first match, and yeah, I see. Okay. Yeah, Neo's 2-0. BlipBlo's only played 1 match and won it. Polo here has won 1 match and has sadly lost the other, which would be this one. And Maxi lost all 3 of the matches that he's played. And that's what the group looks like. I believe if you do that command, yeah, you get the bracket and the schedule and all that fun stuff, so you can see when the competitors are racing. Yeah, Polo entering the shop, buying the outfit maybe for outfit door. Yeah, looks like it. Opting to not do the moon clip and instead the outfit, just buy the outfit and go in. Yeah, I'd assume just trying to get a bunch of moons as fast as possible, because yeah, if you're going to Seaside, you're gonna need 20 to leave this kingdom. BlipBlo got to avoid all of that, only having grabbed the Mecha Wiggler multi-moon. Oh, taking a bonk at the top of the tower, that can... Yeah, if you go a bit too quickly, you can just hit that little part of the tower that just kills everything. And yeah, looking like gonna be just some basic any percent is dropping down here to do the out the door metro. Yeah, just get both of the moons in the sub area. Both of the moons, I feel like both of the moons are faster than just getting the main one. Or well, no, not necessarily, but the route to get both moons works well for the main one as well. Dropping down, taking the damage boost just to grab a few of the shards much quicker. I don't think he'll take another hit of damage. I don't think. Yeah, nice. Oh yeah, almost did. That invulnerability time just ended. Yeah, only one moon left. Probably going to get one of the fast any percent ones in the people's room. That's generally the sub area you get, but obviously out the door. And yeah, alright, I see the route. I'm gonna grab, I'd assume would have close to 90 moons already, but I can't say. Just grabbing an extra one in Metro, probably just to be safe. Yeah, and the objective is marked off, so I'd assume so. Only 2 objectives left. 6 moons in Seaside and 4 ground pen moons, which goes quite nicely. Only need 2 regular Seaside moons that are just out in the open. Yeah, has to... Don't go snow first, that would be very bad. And would probably... Yeah, you'd have to just home out at that point, because if you go to the home menu, close the game, and then reopen the game before it auto-saves, you can prevent, or you can still change your decision. Yeah, 4 ground pound moons. There are a lot of ground pound moons in Seaside. Funnily enough, I believe there are just 2 or 3 in the any percent route alone. Yeah, 3. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And yeah, needs to get a few regular moons as well, so gonna be trying to get all the fast ones. Such as this one on top of this conveniently placed cliff. And yeah, even getting Captain Toad, so I believe those are really the 2 regular, assuming I know the route. Yeah. Yeah, going back canyon excavate, there's what the waves left behind, there's some of the any percent stuff, whose names I remember. Yeah, making his way back here to get back canyon excavate. And we'll see what happens next. Yeah, I'd assume with the wave stuff behind and then the 1 in any percent whose name I can't remember. Maybe it'll come back to me. Yeah, just barely missing sub-hour. Unfortunately. Gonna be it, but I'd assume a 101. Yeah, just going over trying to find a fish. Because generally, if you find a fish quickly, fish travel is best travel in Seaside. Or just underwater in general in this game. And yeah, there is the final ground pounding, and that will be it. 101.20. And I don't know if we'll have interviews. Obviously, BlipBlo is here.
Hi.
I don't know if we will have Paulo joining us. Looks like he will be. Hello.
Hello.
So,
My route was so bad.
yeah,
My route was really bad.
the route was a bit interesting because of the Seaside requirements. I think if you had forced Seaside, it would have been really good, but you could have skipped that. Either way, yeah, I think other than the route, you didn't have that many mistakes. I think it was. I think you played decently. It was just routing was a bit.
Yeah. My gameplay was strange. I make so many bunks.
I mean, when you're doing freeform movement, you never know what's gonna happen. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, congratulations to BlipBlo for winning.
Thank you, and GG.
GG.
And unless you guys have any final words, that's all for me, anyways.
I got nothing.
All right, I think that's it. Bye.
Bye.